let's not leave out Arkansas and Texas and other municipalities. They are sending people to New York. We have close to 2,500 in the last probably 6 to 7 weeks that are here. We already had a overburdened shelter system.
Okay, welcome back into Wake Up America. I'm Rob Finnerty. The crisis at the southern border, not isolated to the southern border. It's become a national crisis that affects all 50 states. And all of a sudden, as you just heard, Democratic mayors are finally talking about it. That was New York City Mayor Eric Adams. He says that homeless shelters are being overrun with migrants. And Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser says her city is dealing with the same problem. They both say they want President Biden to step in. Joining us now for more is Texas Congressman and Border Security Caucus co-chair Brian Babin. Congressman, great to have you on. I'm wondering what you make of this and the fact that the left is finally realizing how bad the border crisis really is.
It is absurd to think we got 2,500 people show up in these homeless shelters there. Hey, we get that's about half a day. That's half a day down here in Texas. It's absurd to hear these people from these blue cities and states and counties up north telling us that they're being overwhelmed. When I mean, can he even conceive of 3.9 million people have crossed our borders down here in the Southwest just since Biden has taken office. It's incredible. I mean, remember last September, Rob, when in Del Rio, Texas, here in my home state,
right,
a town with 35,000 people, a population, and 15,000 Haitians came in all at once, camped out under a bridge there. Hey, the mayors of these big cities, get ready, because we're going to send you more if they keep coming in until your president starts obeying the law and does what he's supposed to do. And this Homeland Security Secretary, Mayorkas, he is out of control.
Congressman, let me play you a soundbite. So we're looking at the numbers from June. Illegal crossings in June, 207,000 this past June. That beat the record that we set June of a year ago, 189,000. Listen to what Alejandro Mayorkas, there's the numbers. Listen to what Mayorkas had to say yesterday about the status of our southern border. Take a listen.
Speaking of the border, is the border safe now? I was watching a news channel, and they were talking about an invasion was happening, and I got a little concerned.
Look, the border is secure. The border, we are working to make the border more secure. That has been a historic challenge.
Congressman, the border is secure, apparently.
I tell you that the big problem there, of course, that questioner, that interviewer, is not watching the right news outlets. He should be watching Newsmax to find out just what's going on, that it really is an invasion under Article 4, Section 4. But let me tell you something, Rob. We've had just about enough of Alejandro Mayorkas' lies and obfuscation and deceit. We are going to hold him accountable when we get the majority back. And let me tell you, the Constitution, it sets a high standard for impeachment of federal officials.
Right.
But he has more than met that standard, believe me.
Congressman, I want to squeeze one more in. Worth mentioning, by the way, we've already passed our 2021 illegal crossings numbers. We have more so far in 2022, and we've still got almost 6 months left in this year. We've had more illegal crossings already, and we've got half a year to go. House Democrats introduced a new bill which would allow illegal immigrants to apply for immigration papers if they're able to live in the U.S. for 7 years illegally. Congressman, illegally. What message does that send to everybody else that wants to come into the U.S. illegally?
It sets the worst standard that we could possibly have for the people who are trying to come in legally. This is a nation of laws, Rob, as you well know, and everybody else probably watching this program. But this is an outlaw administration. They have been in violation of their oaths of office and not enforcing and upholding the Constitution and the laws of this country as they swore an oath to do when they were sworn in to their offices. I'll tell you this. while this unprecedented border crisis continues, the Democrats up here in Washington, D.C., all they can talk about is January 6th and taking away our guns and our rights. And it is absurd. The American people, they're not interested in J6 and the other, impediments of trying to having freedom. What they want to do is have a secure border and get these prices down. They want to be able to fill up their cars and go shopping without bankrupting them and overdrawing their checking accounts. That's what needs to be happening.
I'm with you, Congressman. Appreciate you being with us. Good to see you, as always. Texas Congressman Brian Babin with us this morning. Thank you. Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.